certain problems that amputee will face on a daily basis that aren't really even thought about. The phantom pain that they talk about, that is beyond real. I could not explain how often right here we'll get an itch, and I don't care what you do. You can take your entire leg off, scratch up here, and it still will not affect that feeling that you're feeling down there. It's wild to think what nerve damage can do, because that's all it's about. It's all about nerves. Because if you think about the fact that leg was cut off above the knee, and basically what was your residual calf is folded, the flap is folded over, it's all sealed up. So the nerves that used to be down here and now up here, everything is rearranged. So this thing right here has a wild way about it that it can sit there and really affect your daily life. I mean, it can really screw with your head. I couldn't tell you how many times I have felt like somebody stepped on my foot, and who knows where my foot ended up at, but I sure ain't got it. Another thing I'll tell y'all, I mean, this thing right here, okay, you see all that? This thing is considerably heavier than you would ever fathom. Then you have this thing right here, which is like a compression sleeve. It's like a silicone kind of material or something. And then the sweat that you get build up on that thing right there, because if you think about it, it can't breathe. It's this rubbery silicone thing. And then I have socks over top of that right there, because what happens is the compression sleeve squeezes the residual fluid out of your stump. So throughout the day, your stump will get smaller because it's being squeezed continually. You know, that constriction is forcing the excess fluid out of the stump. So throughout the day, you've got to build up your circumference of your stump to fit this, because this thing doesn't change size. It actually has a little window right here, they call it, that has a slight bit of flexibility on this inner portion, because the carbon fiber isn't on that back part right there. That way it would give some extra on the back, because I had a real sensitive spot here on the back. So, I mean, the point of the matter is that there's a lot of challenges that an amputee faces that we would never even think about or fathom in normal life. Y'all see, I have scar tissue going all the way up. That was all a skin graft right there, because I got burned. That's how I lost my leg. They took the skin graft from this hip here. That was actually one of the hardest things to heal out of all of my after effects from surgeries and such. That scar tissue that was left behind when they took the skin graft off of this leg took forever to heal. Took forever. I'm talking 3 or 4 months. It was raw and red. It's actually the screensaver on my phone is the image of my leg while it was healing from the skin graft being removed from it. It's always a reminder to me. And that's why I know I got to live right, because Lord knows I never want to go back to the suffering that was involved with that whole process to get to the point I'm at now. Life's still hard, don't get me wrong. There are still challenges that come forth on a daily basis, but I'm a hard worker. I figure out ways to overcome challenges. That's what we do. That's what a warrior does. We figure out what can be done to fix something, we buckle down and we do it. I just wanted to talk about, and I'm going to start making some series about some of the challenges that amputees face. Y'all know that this is my van here that we're set up in. I'm in the process of completing the build on it, and then I will be living in it full time, traveling the country. If you're into van life, or if you're into seeing overcomers figure out ways to get through a situation and beast through it, this is the channel for you. If you would do me a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm telling y'all, it helps tremendously. Even little, just that hitting that like button, it helps a lot. Because at the end of the day, here's the deal. I am a motivational speaker. I travel the country telling the story of how I got sucked into a dark world of addiction for a long time. I thank the Lord that I was able to come out of it, and come out of it as a phoenix rising from the ashes. I'm telling y'all, this is going to happen. It's going to be all bologna and Vienna sausages until I do a little better. But so long as I have enough money for my gas and my insurance, I'm still going to go from place to place wherever I'm called. That is a positive meaning behind the place. I'm more than willing to go there and speak. I love y'all, and God does too. Hope a few of you will ride with me.